Now, in any manner of life, as in any aspect of life rather, there are things that we enjoy doing, and there are also things that we are very good at doing. And there's a key difference between the two, of something that we enjoy doing and something that we're very good at doing. Now, previously we had discussed, we mentioned this term in a previous video called being a jack of all trades, as in someone that knows how to do many different things. They have a wide variety of skill sets, and they impress people by the wide range of knowledge they know. Another term that was brought up to describe this jack of all trades is someone that is a Renaissance man, as in they have all these different skill sets, and are able to speak and perform intelligently on so many different areas of life. Of course, we also mentioned that the second part of that sentence, that term rather, of jack of all trades is master of none, as in they can do many things competently, but none of them exceptionally. Now, it's also been said that no man is an island. We need other people around us to fulfill our goals and to build the lives that we want. No one can just go into the woods and do this by themselves. We need people around us. But the question then becomes, why do people want to help us? Why would they want to stick around and do the things that we want them to do, that is to our benefit? Now, sometimes it's out of the kindness of someone's hearts, as in sometimes I've been invited into people's homes. Maybe they enjoy my company, but maybe it's just because it's the Christian way, as I was running in quite a few Christian circles during my time here in East Africa. That certainly has a large part to do with it, but another key aspect of why people want to be with you, want to be around you, and do the things that you want them to do is you have to give them incentive, as in there has to be a reason for them to want to do things for you. Now, we have discussed things such as you can't just rely on, oh, I've done so many things for this person in the past, now I'm going to expect them to reciprocate. We term this relationship equity, and expecting to be able to withdraw from this emotional bank account, let's call it, and expecting that we're going to get value from this relationship after putting in so much in the past. Of course, that's not really how it works. We have to be useful to people right now, as we had discussed in the previous video. You need to be someone that is going to be helpful at this moment and in the future for the other person to want to continue this relationship and do the things that they want to do, that you want them to do for you, rather. So there's that aspect, and there's also the aspect of, again, specializing and having a wide variety of skills, which is something that we're going to delve a little bit deeper into in this video of specialties versus something that is a bit more general. Now, for this aspect of building relationships with people in particular, of why they want to help you. Now, the jack of all trades that we discussed a few minutes ago is going to impress people that don't know anything about the skill. But the person that is really knowing what they are doing in that skill, they know that you're just a beginner. So why would they want your help? Now, this jack of all trades that has a generalized knowledge of whatever it is that is one of the aspects in which they have some background in, they're only going to attract the people that are casually interested in that skill or that profession. Not the people that are dead serious, that put their life's work in that. No, those people aren't going to pay this jack of all trades any attention, because they already know everything that this jack of all trades knows in that particular field. Now, and I believe we also mentioned the greats in life, such as just a few examples of people, notable people. Mike Tyson in boxing, or Bill Gates in technology. They're known for one thing, and they're very, very good at one thing, as we briefly discussed, and that is what draws people to them. They're really good at one thing, they specialize. which is part of human civilization. In the beginning of our the human agrarian society, it allowed us, because we had surplus of food, allowed us to specialize in doing different things. This person makes spears, this person does the farming, this person is going to be making clothes. And that's what made people useful in society, because they picked a specialty and they exchanged that specialty for the things they needed in life. And that's how, even now, our civilization is formed. We have a doctor, this one's an engineer, this one's a welder, etc. It's not, oh, I know everything, because you will never be able to master everything. That's just a fact of life. We can have anything in life, but not everything. So back to the topic. The person that is a generalist, let's say, this jack of all trades, is not going to be able to attract the people that are dead serious in whatever it is that they're doing, because they only have a general idea. The people that are truly invested in that particular field, they won't pay much attention to them. It's only the people that don't know much about the field would think, oh, this person knows so much. But in reality, they only scratched the surface and have not delved deep into whatever it is that they're doing. And now, by contrast, the person that has delved deep into whatever field, skill, profession that they're doing, they will have a very solid understanding of the problems that is facing this particular aspect of life. And with this very solid understanding, they're able to analyze, push boundaries, and perhaps solve problems that other people in the field they don't know about. That they can bounce ideas, create a mastermind group out of oh, I know this and you know that, and we can work together, and we can, in this particular field, work together and make it better and solve some problem. So that's the difference between someone that is a generalist and a specialist. A specialist is going to be able to go in and solve problems because they have a deep understanding of that field. And with a deep understanding, they're able to push boundaries and push understanding, not just for themselves, but as a whole, the field as a whole. Because the generalist, normally they learn things and they have that knowledge. It's just in them. But it's also in so many other people. But the specialist, they're able to take that knowledge that they know, push it so that other people have gained value. These other people that are also interested in the field, they gain something from you knowing this stuff. And that's what makes people want to not just be interested in you, also work with you and to invest in you. That's another big thing. How to get people to invest in you, as in this specific example, putting in their financial resources, i.e. money, in you. They're willing to pay you for something. Why are people willing to pay you for something? Well, it's because you know something that they don't, and they're very, very interested in that field. That's the second part. Now, the generalist, they know something that other people don't, but those people aren't invested in that field. They're just casually interested. But the people that are both, you have something that they want, and they're very, very interested in that field, then that's what gets people to invest in you, those two key aspects. They want to know more about the field, and they already know a lot about it in the first place. If you fulfill these two prerequisites and are able to provide that to people, that's what gets people to invest in you. And I believe it's been said that this specialist that's able to have so much knowledge in this, have such a deep understanding, as Stephen Covey put it, you seek first to understand, then to be understood. Once you have, in this specific example, applying this concept of the 7 habits of highly effective people that has been discussed in great detail by Stephen Covey, but we're just going to mention it briefly. Once in this application, you have known so much about this field, you have understood it so well, then people will give a damn on what you have to say. That's how it works. It has to be, you have to understand first before people want to understand you. You understand the field first before they want to understand you. And really that's the difference of how you get people. This is how you get people to want to invest in you, rather. Is that you know something they don't, and they really want to know that as well. And you have to be a specialist in that field. You have to make it a focus. It has to be a focus in your aspect of life. How you spend your time, how you invest your time. Something that is your focus, not just something you're casually interested in. That's how you attract the people that really want to invest in you. They truly want to invest in you. And really that's the difference between having something that is a complement in your life versus something that is a focus in your life.